Yellow.
What? Great. Okay. Do I go to another amazing
Wanna know something? I know how to get. Do I know something? Bots don't have pickaxes. Bots have no pickaxes. Let's head to the Nitro Dome. Nitro Dome. I'm blue. If I'm green, I would die. And I'm blue. If I'm green, I would die.
in a few years? Second last? Frieza? Okay. Who's gonna kill the very last human? So obvious just ain't gone. No, we're talking about Steve's versus Titochi. Titochi. Question realistic. Here's gonna be your next person. Theorist, okay. This is definitely a good pickup. It's gonna be your third pick. I mean, it's definitely solid. And you like that? Another solid pick. Alright, it's going to be your fourth person. Now Scorp Goku is from Dragon Ball Heroes. You did not know. Okay. So really, it's actually crazy. This is a thing, so remember that. So Ultra Ego Vegeta. Okay. It's pretty good. I'm like, slight giant form just to top it all off. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty good fusion pit. Angel? Oh, what? Okay. Do I go to another amazing second class? Black Frieza? Okay. Our very last unit is going to be so obvious as they go on. You guys wait a Ladies and gentlemen, we're 10 stars up bucket. Fuse versus CC Goku. CC Goku. Titochi 2 Bush Camp discovers insane new camping spot. Yeah, we're going to try and Fall Guys. See. Incorporate Fall Guys. It's a bold new strategy. Each camp. Real one. But the vacation team when you're Fall Guys. Fall Guys is a place. Paper or Dark Bomber, right? My goal is to go touch a kitchen, which those are going to be impossible to find, but we'll see. Boxes. It's a dragon warrior. Huh? Ow. I don't know. What the mean? That's what kind of villager town? No, this door. What? Hey, don't pull the gun. Don't pull the trigger. Don't shoot me, please. They're robbing me. Like, they're gonna take only money. Remember that one? After that, legendary bird doing great business. And the plot was out there strong as well. Just from after that, Mario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage this monster. The frozen chicken responds with a powerful ice shard. So Articuno sets up a reflect which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through reflect and sends a flying. Articuno then prepares a massive blizzard attack. With Articuno, the MVP sets a reflect and the reflect until frozen chicken breaks through that ship with ease. Then with all their Articuno then it casually flies out. Remembers that one particular episode where Articuno meets the absolute travel. After Ash and the team enters the Arctic cave where Articuno stays at, this legendary bird yacht springs the business. So the squad pulls out their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them to get wildly flopped by a thing. After that embarrassing war, these four still decide they want to support Articuno, then and quickly takes out the three and makes sure that this was really something. But now it's time for the real battle, because Cinderace and Mario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage this monster. Frozen Chicken responds with a powerful ice shard, so Articuno sets a bonus, which actually defeats Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through reflect and sends a flying. Articuno then prepares a massive blizzard attack. Articuno, the MVP, sets a reflect. Frozen Chicken breaks through that ship with ease, then with all their Articuno then beats the crowd. Casually flies out. Remembers that one particular Articuno beats the absolute travel. After Ash and the team pulled up to the Arctic cave where Articuno stays at, this legendary bird yacht springs the business. So the squad pulled out their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them to get wildly flopped by a thing. After that appearance, I think kicked out the Mario doubles their attack, which actually takes damage and monster. Which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attack, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through the reflect and sends a flying. Articuno then prepares a massive blizzard attack. Articuno then beats the crap. It actually flies out. After Ash and the Arctic cave where Articuno stays at, this legendary bird breaks the business. Just for his quality compromise. After that embarrassing, these four still decide they want to support Articuno. Then, no, and swiftly takes out Umbreon with his face shard. This was But now it's time for the real battle, because Cinderace and Mario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage this monster. The frozen chicken responds with a powerful ice shard, so Articuno sets up a reflect which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through reflect and sends a flying. Articuno then prepares a massive blizzard attack. Articuno, the MVP, sets a reflect and the frozen chicken breaks through that ship with ease, then puts all their Pokeballs. Articuno then beats the crap out of this and casually flies out as he gets bored. Remembers that one particular episode where Articuno beats the absolute crap after Ash and the team pulled up to the Arctic cave where Articuno stays at. This legendary bird yacht springs the business. So the squad pulled out their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them to get wildly flopped by a thing. After that embarrassing, these four still decide they want to support Articuno, says no, and swiftly takes out Umbreon with his face shard. This was But now it's time for the real battle, because Cinderace and Mario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage this monster. Frozen Chicken responds with a powerful ice shard, so Articuno sets up a reflect which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through reflect and sends one flying. Articuno then prepares a massive blizzard attack. With Articuno, he sets a reflect until Frozen Chicken breaks through that ship with ease, then with all their Pokeballs. Articuno then beats the crap out of it and casually flies out as he gets remembers that one particular episode of Articuno after Ash the Arctic cave where Articuno stays at. This legendary bird yacht springs the business. So the squad pulls out their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them to get wildly after that embarrassing, these four still decide they want to support Articuno, then no, and swiftly takes out Umbreon with his face shard. This was fusion portion. But
now it's time for the real battle, because Cinderace and Lucario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage that monster. Frozen Chicken responds with a powerful Ice Shard, so Gardevoir sets up a Reflect, which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through Reflect to send them all flying. Articuno then premieres a massive Blizzard attack. Gardevoir, the MVP, sets up a quadruple Reflect, and Frozen Chicken breaks through that ship and with all their Pokémon. Articuno then beats the crap out of the ravine and casually flies out as he gets bored. Who remembers that one particular episode where Articuno beat the absolute crap out of Eric after Ash and the team needed to be Arctic Cave where Articuno stays active? This legendary bird got straight to business, so the squad pulled out some of their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them, while swapped by a single. After that embarrassing war, these four still decide they want some more, and Articuno says no, and swiftly takes out Umbreon with the Leash Shard. This was what now it's time for the real battle, because Cinderace and Lucario double up their attacks, which actually damage this monster. Frozen responds with a powerful Ice Shard. Gardevoir sets up a Reflect, which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through Reflect and sends them all flying. Articuno then premieres a massive Blizzard attack. Gardevoir sets up a quadruple Reflect, and Frozen Chicken breaks through that ship with ease and with all their Pokémon. Articuno then beats the crap out of the ravine and casually out. Is that one particular Articuno beat the absolute crap after Ash and the team pulled into the Arctic Cave where Articuno stays active? This legendary bird got straight to business, so the squad pulled out some of their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them, while swapped by a single. After that embarrassing war, these four still decide they want some more, and Articuno says no, and swiftly takes out Umbreon with the Leash Shard. This was but now it's time for the real battle, because Cinderace and Lucario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage this monster. Chicken responds with a powerful Ice Shard. So Gardevoir sets up a Reflect, which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through Reflect to send them all flying. Articuno then premieres a massive Blizzard attack. But Gardevoir, the MVP, sets up a quadruple Reflect, and Frozen Chicken breaks through that ship with ease and puts all their Pokémon. Articuno then beats the crap out of their remaining Pokemon and casually flies out as he gets bored. Remember that one episode where Articuno beat the absolute crap after Ash and the team pulled into the Arctic Cave where Articuno stays active? This legendary bird got straight to business, so the squad pulled out some of their strongest Pokemon, just for all of them to walk twice. After that embarrassing war, these four still decide they want some more, and Articuno says no, and swiftly takes out Umbreon with the Leash Shard. This was now it's time for the real battle. Cinderace and Lucario double up their attacks, which actually seem to damage this monster. Frozen Chicken responds with a powerful Ice Shard. So Gardevoir sets up a Reflect, which actually negates Articuno's attack. The trio then combines attacks, does nothing. Then Articuno smashes through Reflect to send them all flying. Articuno then premieres a massive Blizzard attack. But Gardevoir, the MVP, sets up a quadruple Reflect. Frozen Chicken breaks through that ship.
Knock off for eggs. Instead of dog, we got the classic. We all love McDonald's, but what about the hot dog? Madam Jam, surely this is vanilla, the greasy nut mix. Please, that's chestnut blood. Olay. Nothing beats a Sprite. Classic soda, but you got Sprite. Oh, this looks good. Let's see. You thought you were Mountain Dew, but today we're the Neon. Knock off version.
When will these firms learn not to interfere with the baseball? It never goes well. Will Brennan hit what was just a routine ground ball till we see there's just a dead bird on the field. We get an alternate angle and he just straight up killed the bird. But Will said on Twitter it's a necessary sacrifice. And the next day, what does he do? He hits a home run. Trotting around the bases, gives a salute to the bird and think, when will these birds learn not to interfere with the baseball? It never goes well. Will hit what was just a routine ground ball until we see there's just a dead bird on the field. We get an alternate angle.
I failed the Johnny Legendary Pokemon, and I swear it's not as bad as it sounds. There was a video I was looking to find a Superleo or Lunala to fuse my shiny Necrozma in order to make one of these. When I actually found a Lunala, it promptly killed over half my team and then died to a crit. As I ran to heal up my team and buy more Ultra Balls to try to catch another, I found this. Shiny It's basically death. Gonna really need you to work with me. Just permanent. Give me the best chance. Here we go. Okay. Going to catch a legendary. My best moment. Well, eventually I did create Shiny Dustmane Necrozma, and thankfully it evolved immediately into this. The shiny legendary Pokemon, and I swear it's not as bad as it sounds. In a recent video, I was looking to find a Solgaleo or Lunala to fuse my shiny Necrozma in order to make one of these. When I actually found a Lunala, it promptly killed over half of my team and then died to a...
You think smoothly? Here's something's wrong. What? Oh, so my wife has message. When he gets the age, doesn't it? Okay, something. Sure. Maybe around 5, 6. Okay, weight? I don't know. Not slim, not big. Colour of eyes? Sort of blue, I think. I've never really noticed. What's the colour of her hair? Well, that changes all the time, depending on what hairdresser she goes to. What clothes was she wearing when you last saw her? Could have been a red dress, maybe a blue one. I don't know exactly. When she left to go somewhere, did she go back home? Yeah, she did. And what is the make of that? It's high performance 560 horsepower out of a very specific reason. I think the action was the transition at 2.35 speed from it, generating at least 560 horsepower. And see if you want to performance package, larger than normal alloy wheels, GT bucket seats, satellite navigation, and and it's all been scrapped. Officer, my wife is missing. She went up yesterday and she hasn't come up. Okay, sure. Maybe around 5, 6. Okay, weight? I don't know. Slim. Big. Colour of eyes? Small. Blue, I think. I never really noticed. What's the colour of her hair? Well, that changes all the time, depending on what hairdresser she goes to. What clothes was she wearing when you last saw her? Could have been a red dress, maybe a blue one. I don't know exactly. When she left to go somewhere, did she go back? Yeah, she did. And what is the make of that car? It's high performance 560 horsepower out in a very specific race of navigate. I think it's the action automatic transition and 2.35 litre V12 engine, generating at least 560 horsepower. And see if you want to performance package, larger than normal alloy wheels, GT bucket seats, satellite navigation, and unfortunately, a little bit strapped from it. Opposite of my message. Sure, maybe around 5, 6. Okay, weight?
Stop that.
Not slim, not big. Colour of eyes? Sort of blue, I think. I never really noticed. What's the colour of her hair? Well, that changes all the time, depending on what hairdresser she goes to. What clothes was she wearing when you last saw her? Could have been a red dress, blue one. I don't know exactly. When she left to go somewhere, did she go back up? Yeah, she did. And what is the make of that? It's high performance 560 horsepower out of a very specific race of
HD version of 6.3 HP engine delivering at least 560 horsepower. And C1 large normal alloy wheels, GT buttons, satellite navigation, and a full strapped. Don't worry, sir. We'll find your car. Oh, obviously my wife is missing. She went out yesterday.
No, it's quite hard. This is a plane. No, it's a plane.
That looks like this. This is also but once you leave this now, the prime dummy itself is just a squishy and the package is what makes it possible to use the person. This liquid cherry lava substance very interesting. I wouldn't say it smells pretty good, but what about the taste? So this is how I got the Cybertruck movie. So on the computer I found this version and unlocked the Cybertruck before it's not what it is. Turned out he ended up being my party and yeah, she actually I got him in one of my great times, so this is where things get crazy. It's just all of that series. Meaning it's when it is right? Like with it before anything else before it's finished. And this is how I got the Cybertruck. Got me! That's what